Technology has greatly impacted every aspect of our lives, from the way we learn to the way we work. But have we really thought about how technology has impacted us as individuals? How about how it has impacted our relationships with those around us? And how it has impacted the way we communicate with our friends and family members? The introduction of the computer in the homes of millions of people changed the way we use technology. No longer is it a place to store and gather information. Now it is the most common way to interact. Now we interact via virtual communities. A virtual community is defined as a community of people sharing common interests, ideas, and feelings over the internet or other collaborative networks. Another term is an online community. On the other hand, an offline community, or real community, is a face-to-face interaction with other individuals. However, some articles consider the term real community as a bias in favor of face-to-face interaction. The recent existence of virtual communities raises the question, has the impact of technology changed the way a user relates to other individuals offline? In a world going digital, some would argue that face-to-face interaction must remain as important as virtual relationships. And some would argue that face-to-face interaction is required for real-world learning and real-world relationships. Our interactions online are greatly different than our interactions offline. But do the two relate to each other? Have we changed the way we communicate publicly because of virtual worlds? Virtual communities have replaced public spaces, classrooms, and your local hangout with your friends. Virtual communities consist of chat rooms, social media sites, message forums, online gaming communities, blogs, and more. From social media to online classroom discussions, social interaction has become online-based. So what is so special about online communities? Well, first, you belong to a group for life. You are an indefinite member of a lifelong group where everyone will always be there for you. Also, you can participate when you want. There's no pressure to always say yes. You can keep in contact every day or once a week. The rules are up to you. And with so many people on the World Wide Web, you're more likely to find a connection with another individual. Lastly, you can feel safe by remaining anonymous. The Digital Future Project found that involvement in online communities leads to offline actions. More than 1/5 of online community members take offline actions related to an online community at least once a year. So, does a virtual community with increased online interaction decrease offline tangible relationships? The Digital Future Project also found that internet interaction leads to an increase in online connections to family and friends, with virtually no negative effects on time spent in person with them. 42.8% of internet users agree that going online has increased the number of people they regularly stay in contact with. In 2006, only 37% of internet users agreed that since they started to go online, they are communicating more with family and friends. That's down from 45% in 2002. So let's take a moment and remember how valuable our time is with each other. Remember that time you went out and had lunch with friends? Or how about that day at the beach? Or when you went to cheer on your favorite sports team? Virtual communities have greatly impacted the way we interact with each other offline. Whether these effects are positive or negative is difficult to evaluate and can only be determined by the individual themselves.